Buddy Alert Wolf here to bring you another Ash versus the Evil Dead. See, there's no the. It kind of ruins it, but Ash versus Evil Dead review. This time I'm doing an Ash versus the Evil Dead episode. I believe this one is 6, The Killer of Killers. Alright. Now, remember where this episode just left off. This episode left off with Ash and gang leaving after Brujo has been defeated. Now, Brujo's wards on his property burnt down with the passing of the medallion to Pablo. Now, I will say this: when Ruby and the cop chick, was it Amanda or something? Fisher. There's her last name. So let's go with that. There you go. Ruby and Fisher go to the Brujo's property. There are dark, shadowy figures there. I mean, Ruby's past is sorted, man. Sorted. Because there was something gonna get her, and she turned around and it disappeared. Then the evil force possessed Brujo's body, now, which is crazy to me because they clearly burnt it so that it couldn't be possessed, but it was like skeleton, which is straight out of Army of Darkness, and it felt good. Felt really good. And it was saying stuff like, Ruby, you're a traitor, you're never gonna get your hands on the book, not if I can stop you. And both Ruby and Brujo's deadite version of his body jump into the fire, and apparently she dies or disappears because Fisher doesn't even stick around because she knows Ash is leaving, and she sees her jump in the fire, so she steals Ruby's car and goes. So we don't know what happened to Ruby at the end of this episode. We don't know. She just vanished, so who knows? And interesting stuff about her character. Now we get to the diner where Ash and company are eating. Ash realizes that he had promised to pay them food, and the important thing is in this scene is really a couple things. One, Ash is friends with paramilitary types, and always good to get ammo, and maybe that's because Ash has been preparing for a war his whole life. I almost feel like Terminator 2 here, you know what I mean? But who knows? But the other thing is, the gang he tries to kick the gang out, basically, and they're like, no, we're staying. Alright, and so that's cool. So then Ash has to pay for dinner, or lunch, and he's trying to seduce this chick into like covering the check if he bangs her, which is hilarious, but yeah. Meanwhile, Fisher catches up. She calls her cop buddy and friend to come down to help. They do, and they're gonna arrest him when the evil catches up. The evil catches up and explodes the windows in the diner, killing so many people. Now, let me talk about this point on by saying I've been playing some Mortal Kombat, and I feel like this episode had to have been inspired by some of that, because there were fatalities left and right, and this episode by far was some of the most gore and fun in the series until this point. It's great. So her boss is dead, and she tries to shoot him, and everybody in the restaurant, everybody with the exception of Ash's paramilitary buddy who runs away, and some little boy walking by who gets thrown into the freaking fan in a fatality. Everybody else is a deadite, and things you know, get crazy. And then, you know, his two sidekicks show up. He takes off. You know, he starts killing one chick with a screwdriver attachment in his robot on hand, and he's just stabbing her. And, you know, Pablo throws him the freaking chainsaw hand. He's like, "What? You've never seen a man with a chainsaw arm?" And you know, and his boomstick, and he starts going. It's great. The way they all just get in there and get badass and stay. I mean, Pablo tries. He's getting close. All right. Now, before I forget about all the mayhem and gore, ooh, it was so much fun. An important story note, a point was in there, is the book and Pablo's amulet don't like each other or something, because the book was trying to eat it or fight it or depower it. I don't know what the book was, but it was like, nah. So there's a history between the two objects. And when the book landed on the bed, it was thrown to a certain page. So I don't know if that page has anything to do with anything, but we'll see what happens. But back to the main part of the gore, which is, you know, this happened just before that started. So still very interesting stuff there. You know, so much gore and fun, and Kelly got to kill one of the waitresses with a slicer. Brilliant. And then she started bashing her with the mallet, the meat tenderizer. So much fun. And then the comedy, yeah, she needed that. Yeah, she did. I mean, really good stuff. It was a lot of fun. And at the end of it, Ash is like, yeah, this is what it's like to be me. A lot of blood and gore. Do a lot of I kill the killers. He'd been saying that the whole episode, but he's like, yeah, you stick around and people try to blame you for this stuff, or you can come with me and we can go kick some ass. And Ash is super attracted to this lady cop. Starts fantasizing about her. It's pretty cool. And she decides to join Ash, and that's how the episode ends. So things are slightly in the air. They're going to the cabin. They're trying to right the wrongs. Officer Fisher is with a merry little gang, and Ruby has disappeared, but she was never what she appeared to be. And I doubt that's the last we've seen of her. And oh yeah, this just in, the hand is missing. Maybe we get a little Evil Ash. Maybe we get a little rematch from Army of Darkness. Maybe the hand turns into full Evil Ash. I don't know. Maybe the hand tries to possess Ash at some point, becoming his real hand. But, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 5. Freaking awesome. Go see it. It was really good. Story points, blood, the whole nine. I think the only thing missing was some titty. Oh, yeah. And I forgot. The dude that ran away, for a second I thought the Woods were going to rape him, but the evil got him. So the next episode is when he goes to look up their buddies, and the evil goes to find him there. So, brilliant stuff. Alright, so that's enough out of me. So click it up if you like it, comment if you must, subscribe if you can, and please, please, please share this video with your buddies. Spread the love, grow the channel. This is your buddy, Alert Wolf, signing out.